everyone to our high frequency living midday meditation today here on the Low to the Sun YouTube channel. Our topic today is the heart chakra, bringing forward divine feminine and divine masculine energies together. So a few announcements before we get started. High Frequency Living offers live streams which focus on high frequency living lifestyle topics like meditation and breath work, wellness and nutrition. Of the sun classes and modalities like quantum light property clearing, soul translation, light body movement, and many other high frequency topics. I am Diane of the Sun, owner of Inlakesh Studio One, a franchise of the Sun. We offer quantum light property clearing services, truth and tea, call for the truth, card readings, and other services and products. Our highlighted today of the Sun Energetic Support product is the highly vibrational rose water again. This is so wonderful to use as we are in our heart chakra, especially this month of March for the light body movement. Roses are the highest vibrational of anything in nature. And then this rose water is especially highly vibrational because Laota puts higher vibrations in the water. So I encourage you to get yourself some and use it often. Use it during the day, use it as you go to sleep. It's a wonderful, wonderful way to raise your vibration and help you stay at those higher frequencies. So this is available at inlakeshstudio1.com and also at ofthesun.com. Alrighty. Looking for the truth in your experience, especially during this time of truth telling? Looking for some clarity with a job change or a question about moving, a relationship issue, book a personal Call for the Truth divination card reading. And these are the Call for the Truth divination cards. They are they've been created by Laota of the Sun after her book, Call for the Truth. And her book, Call for the Truth, is available on Amazon.com, or you can get an autographed copy at inlakeshstudio1.com. And we have them in hardcover and softcover. So the divination cards, they're Call for the Truth divination cards. They are multi-layered. They have many levels. So they have a topic. They have a maxim. And the maxims, some of the maxims are from the book, and some are from classes and different speaking times that Laota has done. There's a color, there's a number, there's a platonic solid, and they relate to a chakra. So there's many layers to get information if you're interested in having a truth and tea session where we use the Call for the Truth divination cards. So you can have a 1 card, 3 card, or 9 card reading, depending on how deep you'd like to go. So you can sign up for that at inlakeshstudio1.com. Or you can contact me at info@inlakeshstudio1.com. If none of those times work for you, we can work something out. And also, if you're in the Atlanta area, I'd be happy to meet you somewhere in the Atlanta area in person. So these cards are a great way to learn more about ourselves. As we have a card reading and as we use them, the information that comes forward is so helpful. I use them every day as a card for what I might need for the day. And interestingly enough, the card for today that came forward was sacred. You are the vessel of heaven and earth, and it's for the heart chakra. So it was so pertinent for this particular meditation today. So I encourage you to check out the cards. And if you're interested, this Friday and for the next 2 Fridays, I will be doing a Call for the Truth divination card group reading on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. and that is using the Call for the Truth divination cards. And it's just a group reading. Whoever's on the line, it's a reading for them. So, and all of us, and what we need to hear at the time. So, if you'd like to join and learn more, please feel free. It's on this YouTube channel as well. So, also, check us out next Wednesday for our midday meditation. I'm so excited. I will have a guest, Shanice Hemphill from Wisconsin, who will be leading us in a breathwork session. So I hope you'll be able to join us then. It'll be very exciting. And she does breathwork sessions, and I had one yesterday that was phenomenal. So I'm excited to have her on to do a little sample for everyone so you can see what she does. So I hope you'll be able to be there next Wednesday, March 18th at noon Eastern. And don't forget to check out the Of the Sun live streams every Thursday at noon Eastern with Lo Tentavars. They are discussing a Call for the Truth card in depth every week. And each card that they bring forward, it is always a pertinent topic for what is happening right now. So join us tomorrow. And on Friday, March 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern, we will be discussing Of the Sun's Quantum Light Property Clearing service and classes. And it's a panel discussion with Tavares of the Sun and Lauren of the Sun and Tiffany of the Sun and myself. And the last one we did was phenomenal. So we are going to present this at the last Friday of every month. So I hope you can join us there and bring in your questions or comments in the chat as well. We will bring forward a lot of stories, experiences that we've had both as practitioners and our clients and in classes and different things. So this also is like a pre-session for Quantum Light Property Clearing Level 1 class is going to be starting in April. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out at ofthesun.com or contact at ofthesun.com for the class. And then our next In Lakesh Studio One's Evolutionary Book Club will be Friday, April 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern on this YouTube channel. And we will be discussing the book You Thing. And this is a book by Sonia Nilsson, and she is a natural medicine woman. She's an author, she's a speaker, and she is part of Light Body Movement with Of the Sun. And so this book brings forward ancient rejuvenation practices along with the science of longevity. And so some of the topics that she covers in the book are fasting, alkalinizing our bodies, and using different techniques for all of those things. So I hope you can join us. And the book is available at amazon.com. You Thing, Sonia Nilsson. And Sonia will be joining us that night. So it should be a fun experience. And one thing to remember when we're talking about alkalinizing our body, Sun and Sea coffee is an alkalinizing coffee. So, and Of the Sun has the ongoing Light Body Movement, the first 4 Sundays of every month. Join us this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern as we continue exploring the heart chakra. Each Sunday brings forth many areas to consider that affect our heart chakra. And there's always a wonderful community comments also. This membership is a great way to be introduced to and enhance your Of the Sun practices, ideas, modalities, etc. It is only $45 a month for access to all 4 sessions. They're live, and then also you get the recording and all materials. There's always a very robust textbook and meditations and activations and extra things. Javar's put out an extra video from this week, and everything. It's amazing. There's so much to get from this class. So you can register at ofthesun.com. And Lo just started her soul translation class for March yesterday, Reclaiming Your Sovereignty with Freedom Release. And it was so amazing. I'm so excited to continue with this. So many new things came forward as I had done it in the past, but this brought a lot more clarity and more new information. So I'm not sure if you can, I think you can still sign up if you like. You can check with contact@ofthesun.com because they are recorded classes as well. And then tomorrow, Tavares will be starting teaching the energetic protection and defense class. And that will be for 3 Thursdays in March, starting tomorrow, the 12th, then the 19th, and the 26th. And this is all about protecting ourselves energetically. So if you're looking for some assistance with sun calibration or any others of the sun classes, you can sign up for a 1-hour tutoring session with Lauren of the Sun, and this is available at ofthesun.com. So if you have any questions about any class, you can reach out to the office at contact@ofthesun.com. So that wraps up our announcements. I invite you to join me in raising our vibration. Shall we call for the highest possible vibration? Shall we call for the highest possible vibration? Shall we call for the highest possible vibration? Shall we call forth aid and support from all that is? We are one with all that is. It is flowing through us now. We feel the universal life energy of all that is. Shall we call forth aid and support from all that is? We are one with all that is. It is flowing through us now. We feel the universal life energy of all that is. Shall we call forth aid and support from all that is? We are one with all that is. It is flowing through us now. We feel the universal life energy of all that is. Shall we call for the power of the divine feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the divine feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the divine feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the divine masculine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with integrity, discipline, and action? Shall we call for the power of the divine masculine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with integrity, discipline, and action? Shall we call for the power of the divine masculine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with integrity, discipline, and action? And shall we call for the truth? Shall we call to see the truth in all things? Shall we call to hear the truth in all that we hear? Shall we have the courage to speak the truth? And shall we accept nothing less than the truth in all of our experiences? So once again, welcome everyone. Welcome Gina, and welcome AYIL Creations in Lakesh and Veritas, and welcome everyone. I am so grateful to be leading this meditation today with our heart chakra. and bringing together the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And as I was preparing today for um, for the mudra that came forward was it. This is the Padma mudra, and this is for the heart, gratitude, empathy, unconditional love for ourselves and others. It supports the cardiorespiratory and immune system and increases circulation in the chest, the heart, and the lungs. And this mudra in particular um, speaks to me to bring forth the divine feminine, which is our left side and our left hand, and the divine masculine, which is on our right side and our right hand. So as we do this mudra, we put the heels of our hands together. We put together our pinky fingers and our thumbs. And this is the lotus flower. It's also called the lotus mudra or the Padma mudra. There's a number of different names. But this mudra can be used to not only receive love, but give love as well, which is the divine feminine is the receiving, and the divine masculine is the sending. And so this mudra put in front of our heart chakra really will help to increase the love, unconditional love that we have for ourselves and that we also gift out to others. So I encourage you to use this often, and today in particular with our meditation. So, a few more things about this lotus mudra. This mudra belongs to the heart chakra and is a symbol of purity. Love lives in the heart, together with goodwill, affection, and communication. We are meant to keep it pure and give it unconditionally, like an open flower that holds its chalice open for the insects. It is their nourishment that gives them warmth on cold nights. In turn, the insects pollinate it and help it fulfill the purpose of its existence. We're all connected with our fellow human beings and all of nature. We are connected with all that is. We are always, whenever the flower is open, it has a message. It opens to the sun, the divine principle, and lets itself be given whatever it needs. It is given in abundance and receives more than it needs. We enjoy blossoming flowers because they bear joy, the divine countenance within themselves, and they exude it to us. So imagine a bud of the lotus flower in your heart. And every time you inhale, the flower opens a little bit more until it is completely open and can absorb the full sunlight into itself. It lets itself be filled with light, lightness, warmth, love, desire, and joy. I open myself to nature. I open myself to the good that exists in all that is. I open myself to the divine. I call for the power of the divine feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude. Shall we call for the power of the divine feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the divine feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the divine masculine to return to our world, bringing forth integrity, discipline, and action within our experience? Shall we call for the power of the divine masculine to return to our world, bringing forth integrity, discipline, and action? Shall we call for the power of the divine masculine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with integrity, discipline, and action? I embody the divine feminine within me. I embody the divine masculine within me. I embrace the divine feminine within me. I embrace the divine masculine within me. I am filled with unconditional love. I am filled with gratitude. I am filled with honor. I am filled with respect. I am filled with integrity. I am filled with discipline. I am filled with action. I am filled with light. I am filled with joy. I am filled with truth. I am filled with love. I am filled with peace. I am filled with balance. I am filled with courage. I am filled with confidence. I am filled with abundance. I am filled in clarity. I am filled with calmness. I am my authentic self. My authentic self embodies the divine feminine and the divine masculine. The divine feminine and the divine masculine bring forth self discipline. The divine feminine and the divine masculine bring self mastery. The divine feminine and the divine masculine bring self awareness. The divine feminine and the divine masculine bring self preservation. The divine feminine and the divine masculine support life. The divine feminine and the divine masculine support my light body. The divine feminine and the divine masculine support life within me. I am protected with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I am at peace with the divine feminine and the divine masculine within me. I embody the divine feminine and the divine masculine within me. I embrace the divine feminine and the divine masculine within me. I am the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Shall we call for the power of the divine feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the divine feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the divine feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the divine masculine to return to our world, bringing forth integrity, discipline, and action? Shall we call for the power of the divine masculine to return to our world, bringing forth integrity, discipline, and action? Shall we call for the power of the divine masculine to return to our world, bringing forth integrity, discipline, and action? And shall we call to unify these two polarities within us, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, in all of us. My authentic self is the unification of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Should we take a few deep breaths now to come back into our space and our bodies? Feel the energy of the divine feminine and the divine masculine within you, within your heart chakra, within your whole body. Feel that unconditional love for both polarities that we are. Feel that unconditional love for self so that we can give that as well to others, to all that is, expressing our gratitude. I hope this meditation has been helpful and that you will listen to it and do this often. Remember to do the lotus flower Padma Mudra to help assist with bringing in unconditional love and giving unconditional love and working with our heart chakra. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll join me next time. Have a wonderful day. In Lakesh and Veritas, with honor, respect, gratitude, integrity, discipline, and action.